As state lawmakers prepare to head back to the Capitol for the special session, we're looking at the agenda Governor Greg Abbott has set out for them.
After passing sunset legislation to keep the state's medical board active, Abbott said the most important priority is teachers. KVUE political reporter Ashley Godot is live at the Capitol, and Ashley, he wants to give them raises.
Yeah, Mike and Quita, I think we can all agree that overall teachers do great work and deserve more money. And while the governor wants to pay them more, he doesn't want the state to foot the bill.
What's your question?
School may be out, but when Texas lawmakers head back to the Capitol for the special session, Governor Greg Abbott wants them to be thinking about education.
Nothing is more important than our children, their future. And our future is shaped by the quality of their education.
That's why the first items on his special session call after the must-pass sunset legislation are related to teachers.
During this special session, I want legislation on my desk that increases teacher pay by $1,000.
Abbott asked Representative Travis Clarity to take the lead and craft that legislation.
I think that's a number of us throughout the legislation around the state want to see our teachers better compensated and restore the prestige and honor to the teaching profession. But the devil's always the details, and it's figuring out where that money would come from and what is the appropriate amount.
Abbott clearly said an amount, and he also said where he doesn't want that money to come from. The state.
Texas doesn't need to spend more. We just need to spend smarter. The pay increases can easily be achieved by passing laws that reprioritize how schools spend money. And we can do that without taxpayers spending a penny more.
Keep in mind the newly passed state budget decreases how much the state puts in to fund education to about 38% of the total cost. But that's not deterring Clarity.
So one of the things that I think is important is, big picture, what are we trying to do with the compensation? That is, we want to make sure our current teachers will stay on the job. And also, I think equally important, what do we do to attract current students to go into the profession of teaching?
That brings us to another thing Abbott wants lawmakers to do: give administrators the ability to hire and fire teachers more easily.
Principals and administrators should have the tools to retain and to reward the very best teachers and to replace those who are ineffective.
Abbott asked Clarity to write this bill too. Representatives Joe Deschantel and Richard Raymond plan to help with both.
Representative Clarity says the bill language isn't finished yet. This week he's meeting with stakeholders to get their input before the special session starts on July 18th. Live at the Capitol, Ashley Godot, KVUE News.